So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to welcome you to another episode of our FIFA 19 Wolves career mode here, and well, I've got some spice for you in this episode. We are definitely going to be making a club record transfer in this one, and I'll be getting into that one in a moment. We'll also be playing a couple of games at the start of the Premier League season, including obviously the first one against Arsenal at the Molineux, as you can see here in the background. But this is going to be a bumper-packed episode. Just want to say again, thank you for the support on a channel, generally speaking, which has been literally mind-boggling recently at a time where the game isn't really that alive, and also on the support for the premiere of the first episode of this season, which went really well. It was great fun interacting with you guys. I'll be doing that for every episode in the remainder of this series now. Now, one major thing from last episode was we needed to bring in a new number 10. João Moutinho was playing in that role last season, but he is aging, unfortunately. His stats are decreasing. I won't be selling him. I'd rather use him as a backup midfielder. You guys made it clear to me in the live section of the premiere that you did not want me to sell João Moutinho, so we will not be doing that, but instead we will certainly be bringing in, a replacement. Now, there were four options. We had Hakim Ziyech from Ajax, we had Bruno Fernandes from Sporting, Bruma from RB Leipzig, and also Thomas Lemar from Atletico Madrid. And I'll let you guys choose which one would be our new record transfer signing of this entire team and club's history, rather than just the series. And you guys chose the man at the top of the list, Hakim Ziyech. This was a very surprising one to me, I'm not gonna lie. Also, let me know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I used to say Ziyech. Anyway, that's beyond the point. The deal that was on the table for him was £45.4 million, which made him the second cheapest of all the options, and I think he has the potential to grow by a further +2 as well. Anyway, we're gonna negotiate this. We're gonna, you're gonna see the cutscene on the screen and all of that jazz. Obviously, it does mean we'll lose a bit of money in terms of bonuses, but I want to bring you guys the actual negotiations, and I also want to have him for that first game of the season against Arsenal. He's going to be a crucial first team player. We all know that. I'm sure that's exactly what he was expecting, and that is what he is happy with. Wants a 4-year contract, which is very nice indeed. We're going to disregard a release clause. I think someone last episode wanted a release clause. It was Harry Maguire, I think. Now, the problem here is we've got to decide his salary. His current wages are only 28.5k, so I imagine we won't have to go too much higher than that. Theoretically, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. He's gonna want a pay rise, like, realistically. Even 30k for an 84 rated player is far too low. We will submit that offer. There's probably people laughing at me in the comments right now. The wages you're offering are insulting. My client isn't... Okay, this... Alright, so, turns out we will not be getting Hakim Ziyech at the start of this episode. Hopefully, when we renegotiate that in a week from now, he'll actually know what he wants. So a bit of a disappointing way to start the episode, but we're not going to let it get us down. We'll be signing Ziyech at some point during the course of this episode. It'll probably be between the Arsenal game and the next game, but it's still a pretty new look Wolves side going into the first game of the season at home against Arsenal. It's debuts for Andreas Pereira and for Harry Maguire, as well as a first stop for Johnny Otto since signing for the club permanently. Can I just say, actually, it feels like the signing of Andreas Pereira has gone completely under the radar. Like, I know it was a pre-contract signing, and I guess they always are, because it was done ages ago, but I feel like he's actually going to be a really good signing in this series. I hope he is. We got him for free. Hopefully, though, he comes in and makes an impact, and he proves to be one of the fan favourites. I'm very interested to see how this second season goes. Will we continue to overachieve, as my voice literally dies there for a moment, or will we be brought down to earth a little bit, as Ozil goes for a very spectacular goal, blocked there by a Wolves defender. Ozil wins that one in the air, very interestingly. Lacazette's brought down by Harry Maguire. Slabhead is already causing issues for the attackers. I love to see it. Lacazette with the ball in, Maguire gets it clear. Zivkovic here on the ball, and Babu chasing him down. There's a big gap in the centre. Johnny Otto, though, has done excellently to deal with that one. Oh my god, Rui Patricio just gave me a heart attack with that ball. It was absolutely brilliant, in fairness to him, and Babu here has got Sancho overlapping. He can try and cut it back, and Sancho into Renato Sanchez. Dragged wide, though, by the Portuguese midfielder. Tell you what, right, Patricio's made a save already in this game, and he's had to catch a couple of crosses, etc., but he's not been too busy. One thing that I've been seeing in the comment section a couple of times, Patricio should be sold. Let me know what you think about that in the comments section, and in the live chat or whatever. In fact, you know what, actually, no, there'll be a poll on the top right of the screen. That's way more effective. Let me know whether you think we should keep Rui Patricio or, bring in a better goalkeeper, someone like a Jack Butland or Anthony Lopez. It's not been the greatest half of football. We've got an opportunity to try and snatch and grab a lead right at the end of the half as Andreas Pereira swings that one in towards Harry Maguire. The two new signings would have combined for a goal there, but the header quite weak. Volley into Maguire, straight into Sanchez. Over the top here is Andreas Pereira, I believe, and he goes for the volley over the bar. Always going to be a bit difficult to keep that one down. Sancho there into Andreas Pereira. That's a beautiful ball, to find Diogo Jota. I'm tripping over my words. Jota hopefully will finish. Opens his body up, falls to Mbabu, and he trips over himself like I tripped over my words. That was a really big chance. Jota took far too much time to go for the shot. Didn't need to open his body up. Just go with your left, son. Inside now for Renato Sanchez. Ruben Neves will get on the end of that first time. He cracks it off the crossbar. What an effort. Adama's header goes straight to Leno. Oh my word, what a strike from Neves. That was so unlucky. That so deserved a goal. Xhaka Mkhitaryan goes for the long shot himself, but well held by Rui Patricio. Arsenal coming forward here with some good passing. That's a great ball through towards Lacazette, but Patricio was so quickly off his line. Still Josef Martinez. That'll get laid off for Sanchez. Through towards Adama. What a ball from Sanchez, and what a goal. The substitute has made the difference. What an assist that is from Renato Sanchez. That is a pinpoint accurate ball, and Adama Traore scores our first goal of the season. Patience from Martinez, a perfect ball from Renato Sanchez. I know it's a simple finish, I don't care about the finish, but that ball from Sanchez was unbelievable. Oh my goodness me. Fam, how has he even done that? That's actually mental. Right, we've now got to hold on for the remaining... God, there's only 7 minutes of the game left as well. That's a late goal if it's going to win us the game. This is Henrik Mkhitaryan stopped in his tracks by Slabhead Maguire. He's having a go at Mkhitaryan. He's not having any of this. Is Harry Maguire. I flipping love him already. And that is the end of the game. It's a shithousery of a victory. I cannot lie to you, ladies and gents, but it is a 1-0 win. An impressive start to the season and a game I feel that we deserved to win. Renato Sanchez with an 8.4 rating was your man of the match. He deserved it for that pass, generally speaking. Adama with a good rating, as you would expect, scoring a goal. Really impressed with Jadon Sancho as well, and our back four, as represented by those ratings, was very strong too. I mean, it's been one game, but we looked a lot more solid than we did for the whole of last season in one game. Alright, Atletico have decided that the transfer fee is unacceptable for Thomas Lemar, and I actually don't care, because we're not signing him. You can shove it up your... Also, you guys are gonna get your wish, because I'm fed up of seeing it in the comment section, alright? We're gonna change Rui Patricio's number. It's not gonna be number 1. It can be 12. John Ruddy's getting sold anyway. That'll do. Patricio will be 12, and we'll make a winger number 11. I hope you're all happy now. One thing we still need to do, we've loan glitched Josef Martinez, but we need to loan glitch Ruben Neves as well. We've got an offer here from Liverpool, so we're gonna go ahead and accept that, and then I'll just show you once he's actually been potential boosted. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a 3% boost on his valuation. Therefore, that means he has been potential boosted. He hasn't, I mean, wait, hang on, let me just go back down. There we go, he's back in an actual Wolves shirt now, but he has been potential boosted. Again, might not be by that much, might be by +1 potential rating, but that is the reward for playing so well. Anyway, it's time to go back in for the main man again. Hakim Ziyech, obviously, he wasn't too keen on our offer last time. Alright, they're asking for 45.7 mil this time. Let's counter it, right? They're sticking to their price tag. You know what? I don't even care enough. 45.7. We're paying 300 grand more. Ajax have absolutely frauded us here. I'm determined we're going to sign him this time. We're going to go crucial squad role as per usual. He wants a 4-year contract again. That is calm. No release clause. Gucci. Hey, and he's specified the wage this time. I'm not surprised he stormed out the room if those are what his demands are. Those bonuses are mad. Counter that, we're going to remove the appearance bonus because that's a lot of money. That's actually quite a lot. Bump up the wages, so let's go for 85k in wages. We can afford to do that, I think. To be honest, I think we might as well go ahead and offer that. It's a bit risky, to be honest with you, but his wages have gone up quite significantly, so let's go for that one. Again, it's not what Hakim was looking for potentially, but he's happy to go ahead and sign that deal. So Hakim Ziyech coming in for 45.7 £7 million becomes our club record signing in this series, and he is welcomed to Wolves. So here he is, our new attacking midfielder. Hakim Ziyech has joined the club, and I hope he will be worth the money. He's a classy playmaker. He's got 4-star skill moves as well as quite a few traits there. Flair, long shot taker, playmaker, technical dribbler, and outside of the foot shot. As you can see, very good ball control, crossing interestingly, curve and dribbling. His long passing and short passing are extremely high. We've already got Sanchez and Ruben Neves in that midfield. We are now going to be spraying passes all over the gaff. It's worth noting this is how the budget is now looking. £33.3 million, 91.5k in wages, certainly enough to bring in a new centre-back. I think we could afford all the centre-backs we've been looking for seriously in this series with that amount of money. I'm not gonna lie, this team is looking sexy. We've got Joseph Martinez, Hakim Ziyech, and Ruben Neves in there now. Harry Maguire, Johnny Otto, and Patrizio all at 80+ as well. We're facing Burnley though in this next game, away from home at Turf Moor. Not too many changes. The only one really is, of course, the new man. Ziyech is into the side in time for his full debut, and Adama Traore, who scored the goal obviously in the first game of the season, is in to start for Diogo Jota. And there he is, the new boy, the man to watch in this game here against Burnley. Hakim Ziyech is, to be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing how this guy plays. His passing looks delicious. And there he is, the big money man. £45.7 million blows Joseph Martinez out of the water. And if he's anywhere near as influential as Martinez has been, then he's really going to be a success. Sanchez into Ruben Neves. Nice little turn from him, actually. Martinez has got a little bit of space, goes for the shot there and just drags it wide. Keeper wasn't moving. Sancho there into Ziyech. Just loses the ball there when he probably could have held on to it. He struggled a little bit in possession. I don't know if he's lacking the physicality maybe of this league just for now. Ziyech out wide here is Otto. Great ball actually to find him. That's now inside for Joseph Martinez. Well blocked though there by Ben Gibson to deny Martinez on the turn. That's probably been our best chance actually of the game. Here's Ruben Neves with a long range strike. What a save from Pope. Very good effort from Ruben Neves there. This is Joseph Martinez twisting and turning, puts the ball back in towards Ziyech with a diving header. What a save from Pope. Oh my life, that is an unbelievable end to the first half. Oh my goodness me. The diving header from Ziyech, open in the middle. I genuinely don't think there's anything else he could have done with that apart from go with his feet. I don't know why he didn't just volley it in, but it took an incredible save to stop that. Well, that was a breathless end to the first half, but again, it has ended 0-0. I don't know how both games have been 0-0 at half-time. Well, Limbombe has done and Babu here down the right-hand side. Maguire's going to have to come over and cover. That's left Wooden in the middle, and what a save from Rui Patrizio. We've seen some mad goalkeeping in this game, and that's another piece as Bolly completely leaves his man. Come on, man. This is the reason why we probably need a second centre-back as well. Ball there into Martinez, now into Andreas Pereira with some space. It'll fall to Ziyech again. Again denied by Pope. He's had 3 headed chances in this game, and they've all been thwarted by the goalkeeper. Martinez back out wide here to Adama. That's a great ball from Martinez. Adama has his shot blocked by Tarkowski, and it goes against the side netting. We're knocking on the door again. Here's Ziyech. Andreas Pereira, that's Martinez through again towards Adama. Can he win it again? Yes, he can! Adama Traore's done it again. I don't believe it. This is absolutely incredible. 2 late goals in 2 games from Adama Traore. Might have grabbed us 6 points from 6 at the start of the season. We've looked, again, a little bit average from time to time in this game. We might have grabbed yet another late winner, and again, I can't believe this. I genuinely cannot believe Adama Traore has scored again. As if that is the end of the game. It is another 1-0 victory. The slimmest of margins deciding what has been a perfect start to the season for us. Sean Dyche will be gutted. Your player ratings are as follows. Ruben Neves was man of the match, 8.4 rating for him, but same for Adama and Joseph Martinez. And Babu also impressive. A slightly difficult first game, I think, for Hakim Ziyech. I think he's got some time now really to try and gel. There's a lot of new members in that midfield, obviously Andreas Pereira as well. Now, I thought it'd be worth making a second team on the team sheets, just so you can get a grip of the depth we've actually got got in the side. This is the starting 11. Those are the players that I would prefer, apart from the fact that Jota's there instead of Adama Traore. It's based on the current pecking order. Obviously, Samaseku isn't really a B team or cup team player. He'll get a lot of game time throughout the course of the season. He'll play maybe 80% of matches. But the one issue, obviously, really here is that once we sold John Ruddy, we don't have a backup goalkeeper. At the moment, it's a 64 rated youth academy graduate called Max Jackson. So what I'd love to know is what backup goalkeeper should I sign? Preferably no more really than £6 or £7 million. They don't have to be that flashy. 75 rated to be fine really for a backup. Now though, it is time to dip back into transfer activity, and one thing I have mentioned many a time during the course of the last few episodes is we need some new centre-backs. Obviously, we brought in Harry Maguire. That has been done. Now we need to bring in one more, in my opinion, and we're going to look at 4 different options. First of all is the Benfica centre-back Ruben Diaz, who is 79 rated, 22 years of age, and his current value is very low, so already I'm liking the look of this deal. We're going to offer a transfer fee of £13 million, so just above his current valuation, and we're going to submit that. So they would like a sell-on clause. They'd like £19.2 million and a release clause of 5%. Okay, we're now going to counter £16 million, and Benfica are absolutely okay with that. So that's one deal on the table. Ruben Diaz, 79 rated, 22 years of age. He has surely got potential to grow much higher than that. Second signing is perhaps a little bit less realistic because he's not Portuguese based and he's not English. He's actually French based, but it'll be a man-mountain of a signing regardless. Deo Upamecano has been suggested in the comments section a lot. Same as Diaz, same as a couple of others that you'll see. And realistically, he is just, I mean, he's an absolute animal. 20 years of age, 78 rated. Again, RB Leipzig coming back with a counter and £15.8 million, you know. That's not all that high. Oh, we could be getting a really good centre-back on the cheap here. Ruben Diaz was a good deal. This is a very good deal as well. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that because we're not going to sell him on, so I don't care about the sell-on clause. £15.8 million is very, very good. Next up, one I'm slightly hesitant about because I know the Master Box assigned him in his series, I do believe, but it's Ruben Vaso from Valencia. He's appeared in the comment section a lot. He's a slightly cheaper option. He's Portuguese. I don't know if he's been linked with Wolves in real life. We'll go straight in with 11.5 mil for him, and they're willing to accept that straight off the bat. Okay, Valencia's manager Marcelino is absolutely fine with that. That was very simple. 11.5 mil then for Ruben Vaso. And the final player we will be looking at here in the centre-back department is Adair Millett from Brazil. Very much an outsider, technically a right-back, but can play as a centre-back and has very good centre-back stats, apart from slightly lower interceptions, a little bit lower than I would like. They're only 70, but his other defensive stats are very, very good indeed. He's very pacey, very strong because he's a fullback naturally. And he's also got the height to be a centre-back too. He's lower rated, he's got a lower current value, but his wages are extremely low. So if we're looking to bring in another high-profile player after this, then he might well be the option. I don't know. There's not much money in it, to be fair, because the bids are all very similar. So it really just comes down to you lot think is just going to be the best player, realistically. Regardless of that, we're going to go straight in with, actually, no, not £12 million, that's a little bit too high. Let's go for 11. 17.6 mil. Whew. Drop it down to 14.5 and see what Porto say about that. They are sticking to their price tag. It's quite a lot for a player of that amount, but we'll negotiate slightly more. Let's go for 15.5 now. They're gonna go ahead on that one, so we've broken them down, basically. We win the mind games against FC Porto. It's up to you guys, because there'll now be a poll in the top right of the screen for you guys to decide which player we will sign. Ruben Vaso from Valencia, Ruben Diaz from Benfica, Deo Upamecano from RB Leipzig, or Adair Millett from Porto. Now, just to clear up a few things, first of all, there's 3 actually. One, I didn't sign an English centre-back because we'd already signed Harry Maguire. Second thing, kind of linked to the first, if I was able to bring in an English centre-back, it would have been this guy, Jamal Lascelles. If he was available at Newcastle, then he would be in the poll as well. I would have tried to bring him in maybe instead of Adair Millett, but unfortunately, he's just signed for Villarreal, and we can't sign him unless we pay that ridiculous release clause of £34.8 million, which is very high. And then thirdly, I know there was one man who was suggested a lot, and it's this man here, Matthijs de Ligt, but it just wouldn't be realistic. I'm sorry. I know it got suggested a lot. I think he was the most suggested centre-back, actually, probably along with maybe Deo Upamecano, but it just wouldn't be realistic, and I love making realistic signings in career modes. I had a lot of people saying it would kind of ruin things if I started bringing in players like this to Wolves. Anyway, we're done and dusted with transfers for now. It is all in your hands. In the meantime, here is the table It's obviously very early stages in the Premier League right now, but we do currently sit second with a 100% record, along with Newcastle, interestingly, who have also got 6 points from a possible 6. In the background now, though, you'll be seeing the Hall of Fame, which has changed a decent amount actually already during the course of this transfer window. Obviously a new record signing in the form of Hakim Ziyech, and also you'll now be able to vote for your player of the episode in the top right of the screen. There's some obvious contenders. I won't go into it because I don't want to influence your decision, but there are some obvious contenders. That though is going to round up today's episode of the FIFA 19 career mode here with Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it has been a very dramatic episode actually. A club record signing and 2 very late goals in the 2 games we have played. Next time will be deadline day, and we're stepping it up to 3 games in that episode, and then once we're out of the transfer window, it'll be back to the usual 4 games per video. So I hope you guys are psyched for that one. Don't forget to vote in the absolute heap of polls that are included in this video. I think there's about 3 already, so I do apologise for that one, but I'm giving you guys the say in the series, so I hope you guys are cool with that one. If you enjoyed this video though, slap a like on it, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and you can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta at @theofficialfng, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
I've been smoking and drinking. Say the weed and the vodka got me thinking skeptical. Boy, you better know when I'm under the influence. If I say shit, then I meant it all. Had a flashback when I used to kick ball, and the coach told me I weren't technical. Man, I lost all the air in my lungs, and it's like man took a low blow to the testicles. Now you see the spare time, I invest it all to the music. Dug deep, now I'm seeing improvements. Spill force on the ink on the page, and it feels therapeutic. Yeah.